In such a crazy modded Minecraft world, when do you reveal your voice? Let's go mining. You know something? I'm trans, you know, and kind of weird. Things are just kind of interesting. Like, I don't know, when exactly do you switch voices? You know, some say, oh, whenever the hell you want. Go right for it. But I think there's, you know, the internet is like at its root transphobic as hell, you know? And it's not that I'm afraid of that internet transphobia. I'll push my way through it. I just feel like I could do more to prevent the awkward situation where I need to address that. Because I think there's two types of trans people. There's those that kind of just happily exist within the destination, right? I want to be a woman, so I'm going to be a woman. And, you know, they work hard at it until that point comes. But there's another type that's kind of more focused on the journey. And they're like, you know, I'm trans. And I lie within group one, where it's like, I would give everything just to be a woman and pass and just be chilling. I need to elaborate on this take before like the actual elaboration I give like while I'm playing Minecraft. It's like some trans people are like, in my opinion, like too focused on like the transgenderism aspect of it and like not on the destination. And I totally don't mean to like discriminate against them. Like obviously anybody can do what the fuck they want with their gender. Like that's how it is. But I believe in the next few minutes of this recording, I'm going to sound sort of like transphobic, but I totally don't mean it like that. It's just me personally, I'm like so much more focused on like just actually becoming a woman. But like I feel like other people are okay with just like living in like transgenderism itself. But anyway, I'm gonna explain that in the recording, but keep that in mind. I'm not like transphobic with it. But there are plenty of others who aren't like that, who want, you know, all these gender groups online. And it's not that I'm against that. Like that makes them happy. But me personally, I just like I feel as if there's been a shift of what transgenderism is. And it feels weird to address it like a shift. It feels transphobic to address it like people aren't focused on the destination and whatnot. You know, I'm supposed to be like, oh yeah, trans people, woohoo, everything. But just, I don't know, personally, there's certain types of trans people that just kind of piss me off, which is transphobic. But, you know, how transphobic? It's not, I don't discriminate against these people that do happen to piss me off. You know, and I don't let it get in my way. I'm friends with plenty of these people. It sounds weird to address them like these people, but I'm friends with plenty of transgenders that I myself would consider like, you know, the group B. I just find it interesting. But, you know, me myself, like I struggle then, I hold myself back because I don't want to be group B. I want to be group A. And I think there is no true group A. Like you I don't know, like just to recap what I actually mean, like group A being like totally 100% hard focused on doing everything you can at all times to pass as the gender you want. Whereas group B is kind of like taking it slow and really milking out the journey and sort of be like living in the in-between gender the entire time. So I don't know, I try not to look like an in-between. So most of the time, this like pretty much the way I dress is like I have like dry fit shirts in 6 colors, and I wear those in the order of the rainbow. That immediately sounds really gay, but like it's subtle, you can't notice. I wear them in the order of the rainbow every 6 days, and I wear leggings with that. And I'm like a cartoon character, like I exclusively dress in that. So I dress in that, and that's evident. Because I'm afraid if I dressed overly feminine, like I've been like on a testosterone blocker for like a few months. I don't have an overly feminine shape. Like I have decent hips, I have a decent ass, but nothing I myself would consider too overly feminine. So I'm afraid of dressing that up in feminine clothes and looking like group B, because I've got all these masculine features, but I'm trying my best and it's not working. That's what group B is to me in a way. These are getting hella annoying. It's like when it's not working. That's the scariest part. It's sort of an insecurity thing. But then there are those who are like too okay with when it doesn't work, you know, and they're like that one trans woman on TikTok that's like normalize the bulge and all that. Like that's weird, and I don't want that. So I find it tough to balance. I could use these blast furnaces. So I dress in you know, dry fit shirts and leggings because it's an in between that's like not like forcing the in-between. It's an in-between that just kind of exists. I don't know, like a dress with a masculine frame, you know, like one of those like one shirt dress things. With a masculine frame, it would just look rough. That's another thing, is I just don't have the wardrobe to like try anything. And I'm too afraid to like buy something for it to not work. So there's that on the side. But shit, it's interesting. But I am going on estrogen soon, so I'm excited for that. And I'm sort of excited for like the psychological differences with that, because like, I don't know, I don't have, here's an unfun tidbit. Like 50% of transgenders had suicidal thoughts. It's that 50% of them attempted it. That is a huge probability of suicide, like massive, you know? Now, why I bring this up is that I've never had an inkling of suicidal thoughts. Like obviously, like I know what it is, and I've thought about situations, but like, I don't know, in terms of like what can actually be deemed suicidal thoughts, I cannot say I've truly had any. So I see that and I say, well, then what's different about me, right? Because I can forcefully invalidate myself and be like, well, then I'm probably not really trans then. Or I can take that as, well then why? Like what, how am I seeing things that doesn't make me want to do that? Actually, I'm gonna run these emeralds back to the base before I go down that. But I will make a little waypoint here. How do we do this? That guy. Okay, well, not that. I hate mod. So why am I not having suicidal thoughts? And why are 50% of transgenders attempting suicide? I should probably stop saying that. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm on the internet doing it. Yeah, but anyway, so what does this all mean? To not even have to ponder whether or not I'm trans. And I know that's an absurd reality, and I'm probably gonna soon realize that that's not really how it works, but I don't know. I'm young enough and I'm not developed enough in the male puberty. I think with hard enough work, I can pull it off. You know, so that's what motivates me. I'm motivated by the fact that like someday I will fully pass as a woman. I don't have a doubt. I have a doubt that I don't know, with my current state right now. Like I'm saying, I know like I myself cannot just like give this all up and just be a feminine man. That's fine. You know, because it's not like that. I could not just go back on testosterone, fully develop, you know, all these muscles and shit, but just like wear leggings and talk soft. Like that's not it to me. That's another group B thing. Is when it's like, yeah, your trans voice just sounds like a gay dude. Like, you know, it makes you happy. Okay, cool. But at the end of the day, your trans voice sounds like a gay dude. And I feel transphobic in many ways when I express opinions like this. But I don't know. I get a lot out of putting effort into my gender, to see where others could improve, to be able to like take notes from others and say, okay, well, I'm gonna make sure I don't sound like that. You know, I forgot where I was. Feminine man. Like I can't just be a feminine man. I need to be hearing she pronouns for myself. But, you know, do I necessarily want everything there is to woman and femininity? I just don't know. And I think a lot, I've since the beginning of my journey, right? I've set a ton out to the prospect of like, I'll decide that when I'm on hormones. I'll feel this way about it when I'm on hormones. Because I think to me, the journey doesn't really start until I'm on hormones. Like that's all like the prologue. The chapters don't begin until I'm on hormones, which is maybe a shitty way to think about it, but I think it's a very group B way to think about it. Like, yeah, until there is something I can actually like do, until I'm, you know, biologically transforming into a woman, I don't know what the takeaway is, but this is it. This is how I think. So yeah, I've placed a ton of the thinking and the decision making for once I'm on hormones. Because I've heard, like, obviously it takes months to, you know, transform, you know, to grow boobs and whatnot. But, you know, they've said it only takes hours. You know, you'll wake up the next morning feeling different psychologically. And I'm trying not to overhype that. I'm trying not to be like, I'm gonna feel so great. It's like, I just know I'm gonna feel different. And I'll let that difference start to make decisions, you know? Once I wake up as a woman, I will make those decisions. For now, I'm just waiting until then. And you waste a lot of time doing that, but it's not time I'm wasting procrastinating the decision to start hormones. It's time I'm waiting for hormones to be prescribed to me. And I've prepped a lot. Like I'm still doing a decent amount outside of of what I would do, you know, once I'm on hormones, right? I'm still working out, and I'm targeting, you know, legs and waist and shit. And I've been working on a female voice, but I don't want to use it until, again, until my body's working with me on it, because I don't want to live in that paradox of like me and my body aren't working together on the same thing. That's terrifying. Ooh, so I want to be working together on the same goal. And that's something I don't see without hormones. And, you know, arguably I've wasted time doing that, but, you know, looking at the stats, maybe I saved my own life by doing that. Who knows? But through transgenderism, I've really changed my life around. You know, my life kind of fell apart starting in the junior year of my high school. You see, I started my junior year and I got a crush on this. Keep in mind, I haven't had a crush on a girl before hers since, you know, 2018. And then I had a relationship with that girl, but not that girl. Like I had a crush in 2018 and then got into a relationship from 2018 to beginning of 2020. And I stayed in that relationship until then. I got my heart broken, whatever. I got dumped, whatever you want to say. And then the pandemic happened. I didn't really have time to recover properly. So 2021 school year starts. I haven't seen a girl since 2020. And I make shit awkward. I really do. I never talk to her in person. It's always over text. And I'm sending these messages. Well, I'm making it sound awful right now, but I'm not even flirting. I'm just literally having conversation in such an informative context. Like there's no chemistry. But yeah, you know, first few days of school, I ask her out. I totally don't get how this game works. I ask this girl I just met out, which, you know, is a cool, like, spontaneous move. Like if she said sure, but she didn't say sure. She said I have a boyfriend. It's like, oh, right. And of course, back then, I don't really understand that. Like, I have a boyfriend means, hey, don't ask me out. I just kind of assume like, oh, okay, well, sucks for him. And I'm like, I'm still gonna get this girl, which is it's a cute mindset, but it's not really how it works. So I'm working out at 5:30 a.m. and I don't know, cleaning my skin well for this girl. And eventually, like, I just make shit really weird. I ask my teacher, because I'm sitting next to this girl in English, and I ask my English teacher, hey, I heard you're making a new seating chart for term 2. Could you keep me and this girl together? You know, and it's like, oh, sure. Because, you know, the teacher's trying to do a homie move, assuming that I know how to play the game, but I don't know how to play the game. So the teacher's trying this homie move that made things worse. So I'm sitting by this girl literally every day for an entire semester. And I remember having basically like 2 conversations with her. And there's one conversation for sure. And the second is every like little thing I ever said to her, she said to me. I'm just going to call that one conversation accumulatively. Because we just never talked. We just never talked, you know? I tried small talk on Snapchat because I was an unconfident little pussy. But that was about it. So I have a few conversations with the girl the entire time. Eventually, she switches seats. I don't know if it's because she was creeped out by me or if she just wanted to switch seats for the hell of it. Because in the term 2 seating chart, there was like this guy and one of his friends, and you know, I was sitting by all of his friends, and he was like, hey, to the person I have a crush on. He's like, hey, want to switch seats? She's like, sure. So, you know, I'm like having my little sad arc, and I'm like, oh, how sad. I'm never gonna get this girl. Like, yeah, well, you wasted the last semester not doing anything. So yeah, the seats switch, and I decide, all right, well, it's been a good run. I'm gonna write all this down in a Google Doc and officially consider this journey over. Of course, just still a ridiculous way to think about things. I write down my whole journey, and I kind of just keep it there. Whatever. So the musical starts up at our school. I join the backstage crew for the hell of it. I know I'm good at acting, but I didn't want to do this one. But I joined the backstage crew anyway, because why the hell not? And in this backstage crew, I meet another girl. Of course, hey, skeleton with a sword. I meet another girl, and this time I'm way more aware of what the hell is happening. Well, shit. I shouldn't say girl, I guess. I meet another female. You know, technically not identifying as a girl. My bad, Jay. I meet a person who's flirting with me. I'll put it that way. I guess I was trying to set up that they weren't flirting with me. This person is flirting with me. And so I reciprocate the energy calmly. We watch Spider-Man movies at my house. Like, I'm actually making progress this time. And eventually we start dating, right? me and this person now. For some reason, I just had the instinct and urge and balls, I don't know, to say to my previous crush, thank you for teaching me how not to have a crush on someone. I don't think I processed that she was like sort of pissed that I said that. I don't even know if she was. Fuck. I'm not sure if she was pissed that I said that, so I'm just like, well, you know what? Here's my entire document of all my feelings from my perspective for you, in case you want to know what it was like for me. And she saves it in chat. I think nothing of it. I'm wondering if these will hatch the ore ones. Nah, probably not. So I send that. I feel like this isn't good. Hold on, this situation right here. I'm gonna deal with this before I finish my story. I'm gonna use these artifacts to my advantage. I'm just pretending I hypnotize this thing. Oh wait, I can't hurt it anymore. Oh, so I can run away from it. So I send this girl all my feelings ever for her. I thought that'd be cool. It's not really cool. As a matter of fact, it's kind of weird. Like me this entire time. So she reads it. And within this little journal of mine, this Google Doc, at one point I mentioned literally one sentence that I started NoFap because of this girl. And, you know, initially, yeah, sounds a little weird. Sure, I can agree. It sounds kind of funny, kind of rough. But I don't. Let's just put it like this. She told the police. She told the police. And while I appreciate the sentiment, like I think that was a little far. She told the police that. About this, the police read it, they call my parents, and they're like, hey, like, I don't know, like, they just tell my parents. My parents are like, we're on the phone with the police, like, and of course I didn't know she told the fucking police, so my parents are like, we're on the phone with the police, they read your, they read your note, or something like that, and I'm like, oh shit, wow, this is spiraling. So I'm on the phone with the police, and I think they're expecting that I'm gonna be like a massive creep, and I'm just totally chill, and I'm like, hey, so listen, and I explain, you know, I have symptoms of a porn addiction, and that's all this was. I was just being goofy, I guess. I don't know why I sent this to her. And the police are like, okay, well, basically stay away from this woman. I appreciate that you know you fucked up, but like you still fucked up regardless. So stop doing weird shit. We'll let you roam free. And so I just block the girl, and I just kind of continue my life. And I learned that maybe, you know, when you write all your feelings down from your perspective, it's just not a good idea to share it with anyone. You know, I mean, you write your feelings from your perspective for a reason, for you. Like, they kept trying to remind me, like, journaling is a great habit, but like, you know, just keep it to yourself. Like, that's what the habit's for. And I'm like, all right. So I'm in this relationship still. I mean, obviously the person I'm with doesn't really care much for it. I mean, but they never read the document from that side. But they're like, I basically explained the crush from my perspective, and it checked out. It's just when you take it out of context and you add, you know, the shock of reading something about a porn addiction, and you add that to it, it gets weird. But the crush, it was innocent. It was just a little weird shit. So I'm in a relationship with this person. It's going kind of horribly because this person has a weed addiction straight up. And I think, you know, the argument, oh, weed isn't addictive. You know, people always say weed's not addictive, but if you use it as a coping mechanism, it is. And I think they use that to sort of like validate, you know, weed. But holy shit. If you've ever been friends with someone who's using weed as a coping mechanism, you know what it's like. Like, holy shit. It's almost worse than an addictive drug because like it's destroying their life in different ways, in more scary ways. Scarier. Of course, I don't understand that. You know, maybe other people's addictions aren't my responsibility. I'm out here fully there for this person at all times and all places, no matter what they're using to cope. And initially this is cool, because I'm like, oh my God, I just solved someone's addiction. But, oh man, slowly, I don't realize what's happening to me. And what's happening to me is like, I'm losing it. Because I am the sole, like, I don't even know how to describe this. Like, I myself am the only thing holding this person together in many ways. At least from my perspective. This person could do fine without me, right? But from my perspective, I'm like, without me, they're like addicted to weed and shit. So it's huge stakes and it's a huge responsibility for me. But of course, because this is my like second relationship ever, I'm like, well, you know, that's love. So I'm taking on all this responsibility, you know, and you know, around my birthday, I have sex for the first time and all that, you know, so I'm getting the learning experience you get out of a relationship, but I'm learning a lot more than relationships. Like I'm losing it. Of course, like I can't tell that I'm losing it though. That's what it is. And I'm unable to effectively communicate it, right? I'm not saying this person is like malicious and evil for the way they used me like this. Like I put myself in that position like completely. Now, granted, I could have communicated different things in different ways, but the relationships just got stuck in a point where abstinence from weed was a metaphor for love, or it was like directly correlated with love from my perspective. So when this person smoked, it meant they didn't love me, which is just the worst way to view it. But it's the way I force myself to view it. So there's this dilemma going on, but I'm loving the relationship, of course. It's just, this is happening. But eventually this person starts catching feelings for other people, and I can tell things are getting rough. They're catching feelings for others. They're also smoking weed like all the time. And I'm like, why don't you love me? And of course their therapists are as well. Like, you're not going to be happy in this relationship unless you're sober. And that's not to like to make your partner happy type of thing. That's like if you don't cut the weed shit, like you are going to lose your life and well, not your life, but well, I mean, hey, who's to say? But I don't know. Point is, things need to get better, or shit's gonna go down. But they take the shit's gonna go down route. They keep indulging in worse habits. They're fooling around with nicotine and all that, and it's just getting rough because I'm like, what the hell did I do? I blame this all on myself. It's torture. I don't need to establish my torture any further. I don't think. I'm blaming things. I'm living through it. Eventually, I don't know. I think the next major point in the story is like eventually we break up. Whatever. Time goes by, and we slowly realize that like we're just not right for each other. I've been saying we, but it's basically them. And of course, now I just established how closely linked my like commitment was to like how much I thought they were indulging in bad habits and shit. So when they say I want to break up, I'm thinking, no, you just want to do more drugs and you just want to fuck more people. Like, oh my God, like, no, you fell from grace and all that. So I come off as like really needy and like really, I don't know. I think needy is just the best way to put it, which scares them in even more ways. And I don't know, solidifies the breakup. But of course, they're also kind of codependent in a way. So like literally that same night they try to break up with me, we're like back together already. And that was just a horrible decision. But it's the only decision I thought I could make because, to me, it's like, I gotta save your life. Anyway, so we stay together another month and they break up with me again. And this time I'm way more chill about it, partly because I know it's the right move, but more because I'm like, you're just gonna come right back to me. But I put my life and my soul into this relationship, and to see it end this way really didn't sit with me. So what I decided to do was I was just gonna publish that document to my Snapchat story just to sacrifice my reputation. I think that's just the lamest move possible. And I wish I could explain in more depth why the hell I did that. But there is no more explanation. It's literally, I did it for attention. I did it to get people's attention, and I did it to just play around with my reputation like it was Play-Doh. I don't like the way I said play twice. Just to fuck around with my reputation like it was Play-Doh. And I'll move. The entire school hated me for like the back half of May and the like fragment of June that we still have school. The school just did not like me. The admins got involved, and they were like, and the police again too. They were like, dog, what did we tell you? Like, when you journal, like keep it to yourself. And I think I even added a segment to the end of this Google Doc about my relationship and, trying to be as like advice-y as possible. Just like, oh yeah, always, look for this compatibility in a relationship and all that. Just a weird way of doing it. But the school hates me. I published this document. I have a handful of people who are like, well, you're like still like a great person. But for the most part, everyone kind of hates me. And I'm okay with that, of course, because that's what I wanted. This is my Reynolds pamphlet. I remember specifically being like, this is my Reynolds pamphlet, which is just the weirdest way to look at it. But I sacrificed my reputation in a bold move. And it wasn't like to get the attention of the person who just broke up with me either. It was just straight up, I just did it to do it. Like I wish I could have some like guilty reason I did it, other than I just did it for attention. Because that is the only and best way to put it. I just did it for attention. And to kind of see what would happen, but out of doing it for attention. Oh shit. So publish this document. School hates me. And keep in mind, like I went into junior year not really having friends, but not really having enemies either, right? Like there were people who didn't know me. There's nobody who like hated me. Anyway, I do that. And I'm kind of, all the seniors graduate. Oh, I forgot to mention, like this person who I actually did end up dating was a senior and, graduated with the rest of the seniors. And I was like, finally. It's like the last few weeks of my junior year were like, I just want to get the hell out of here. Not like most people's perspective. It's like, I just want to get out of here. But like, I just genuinely didn't like school each day. Not because of like how people treated me, but it's because of what I thought people thought of me. And, there were plenty of people who were like, Nolan, you are a creep. But I don't know, it was still what it was. So we end up graduating. I mean, I don't graduate, but graduation happens. The school year ends, and everyone, I could have a whole different story of like everything from this person's perspective, but basically just know they're kind of a whore in the sense that they like sex a lot. And so I spend my summer like I normally do. And that's also why I kind of did the thing I did. Because, wow, that was powerful. That's part of why I did what I did, is because like I'm not really losing much anyway. But anyway, I digress. I don't like masculinity. I tried masculinity that summer. I was lifting. I went to Planet Fitness. I was wearing all these chains and tank tops. And near the end, I was just exhausted. I just needed a break. I needed to stop doing that. But I start doing feminine shit, just in wearing more leggings and shit. I tell my parents, they're hella transphobic about it. I've lost so much already. What's the worst that could happen? And that was an absolutely great perspective to look at it from, because let me just say, I'm gonna get to this point in the story, but shit, I've been living it since then. At the end of the summer, I identify as trans. It's cool. Plenty of people are supportive about it. As a matter of fact, to this day, nobody's really been like unsupportive about it, except for like my parents, which I'm grateful for. Everybody's cool about it. We go back to school, and I am sort of confused because I don't know if people hate me, or if they're chill with me, or if like they're gonna be transphobic, or if they're just gonna be me-phobic. There's just a lot of uncertainty. But I go to school, and, everyone's actually kind of chill. Nobody outwardly expresses to my face that they hate me, but I can just kind of tell some people kind of still do from last year. But now I see it as my opportunity to change their minds, to be super duper chill about everything. Fuck yeah. And I don't know if there's much you can do to really get that out of them. I jump into my senior year and I'm chilling. I'm making friends. Sort of through gender shit, but sort of just my own personality is really appealing to a lot of people. So they're chill with that. I'm telling more teachers about it. And yeah, there's just a ton of support. But at home, it's not so great. My parents are still really weird about everything. They're not letting me go on hormones. They're outwardly kind of transphobic in many ways. And there's this one specific conversation I had with them in early or late August. No, it was September 1st. That just kind of solidified that things are going to be rough. And I'm not necessarily going to be able to be myself at home. And I'd been struggling with that even in this relationship from the past, that, things aren't going to be great. But anyway, at school and teachers, people, everyone's really, really fucking supportive. And my parents really weren't. And, they're working on it. But I thought, so shit, where do I go from here? I don't remember what happened like past November practically. I don't know. I'm hanging out with, I'm not really hanging out. Like I'm chilling with people at school, but I'm still way too scared to like ask anyone to hang out. Keep in mind, I know totally have a wild card as to whether or not people like are okay with me. Because it's one thing to have like, no, what could anyone have against me? And like not, but like anyone could still be holding that document shit against me. Absolutely anyone could have held that against me forever if they wanted to, But shockingly, nobody really does. And I haven't met anyone that's outwardly discriminating against me because of that. Maybe in private, but I don't know about that. And yeah, I'm actually making friends. But now we get to like, I don't know, there's family therapy, there's all that. I mean, technically, it's theater, so it's more of like an anti-cis men sleepover, in its technicality. So I actually end up going to that one instead. I did the boys sleepover for our productions last year, but this time I was just like, you know what, anti-cis men sleepover, F it. And that's what I did. And it actually went hella well. I'm actually like hugely accepted at school. That's one of the things I'm the most grateful for. It's like school had no right to accept me as much as, but I feel hella validated at school. So I go to that sleepover and it's really chill, and Yeah, eventually I and another person are like, yo, we should do that one again. And we make a group chat for it. And this time I hold it. And you know, everybody's still like really chill and really cool. And now I've officially hung out with people, you know, at an event I made. I asked people to hang out, and they did. They had a good time, which is something that had never really happened before, as weird as it sounds. Like I'd never really asked anyone to hang out, you know, like this was like a Harris Heller video. It was like, you can finally pause recordings on OBS. But they updated the layout. Now it seems you can't. And I'm like really pissed about that. I was sort of relying on that, but not really one of those things that you find in like a hidden menu. They have it, it's gonna be right here. I'm right clicking the stop button and pausing. You know, I could waste disk space, or I could end the recording, which anyway. I was merely establishing that like my life hadn't been going great, but you know, there's different ways you can look at things. And I think our society right now unfortunately promotes looking at everything in the most negative light, kind of in a like, it's okay to be depressed sort of way. And while it's certainly okay to be depressed and, you know, burnout sucks and, you know, it's important to fully connect with every moment. I do think it's excessive the amount in which, so what the hell are they wearing? I think it's excessive the amount in which we prioritize thinking negative. Because, you know, when we come to conclusions like it's okay to be sad, I think those originate from the time in which it wasn't. Oh fuck, what the hell? I'm dead. This is gonna get rough. Okay, Spider Minion, we got a mission. So, you know, like it all comes from a nice place, but I think people use it to an excuse, you know, and they get used to the world in which they can just act depressed and they kind of just stay there and they don't really move on, which is kind of, you know, worse than just facing your depression. Okay, I have actually a genius idea. So one of these trinkets or amulets or whatever the hell they're called actually like persuades mobs to my side for a sec. So I can do that. I can do that and I'll just take my stuff. Sorry, Spider-Man. All right, I'm clearly not prepared for this boat. I'm not gonna keep trying to charge it for loot that I'm probably not even gonna want or keep. Anybody needs. All right, yeah, I'm fine without that. Let's see. Our society sort of promotes, you teleport them, so dying. Our society promotes being sad a little bit. You know, promotes being anxious, and people use that as a crutch. That's not to say like, oh, depression isn't real. All these kids are faking it because, you know, for affection and whatnot. Like, obviously depression's real. Obviously it's a valid disorder. Would never try to challenge that. But, you know, I had a point this summer where I just really wanted to get diagnosed with something. And when I realized that, like, you know, if you focus on solving issues, you don't crave that diagnosis nearly as much. That's not something everyone's able to do, obviously. But it's sad to see the amount that doesn't try. Right, get a tool. I have this one. It's a pickaxe that does, like, damage and, you know, iron pickaxe, so you can fight with your pickaxe. Nice sentiment, but I don't need it. I don't want to look at that, though. Well, that sucks. I could probably craft some stronger armor. For emerald, we've got 2, 6, 4 copper. Ideally, I'm supposed to diamond. I hate the idea of making your first set of diamond armor and having to, you know, break it. I like to save that sentiment and that for another time. Okay, I ought to start a farm though. I think it's funny in Minecraft how often we make farms, too much water in our farms. Dumbass. That's just 64 ability. This is not too hard to obtain. But there's something nice about modded Minecraft in this light, where I can just kind of take the game at a beginner pace again, because I'll be honest, I don't like the traditional game of Minecraft. Like it's too formulaic for me. I'm not a big SMP person. You know, I'll do an SMP, but I don't have the type of friends that start SMPs and, you know, have fun with them. I've just got, hey, here's our Minecraft world for the next 2 weeks. You know, and nobody gets too far. I usually get the farthest, and I'm focused on the items and the enchantments. But with so many damn items and so many different things they do, it's nice to just be confused once in a while. That's why I like this type of modded Minecraft, really. And I handmade this mod pack, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I based it on something, but yeah, I as far as I know, I just made myself a little mod pack and living in it. But I do see a big issue with Gen Z, and it's not like, oh, they're depressed, go fix yourself. It's like, I want to help. I want to figure out what makes everyone so sad, you know? Is it the future? Is it the pressure of thinking about the future? Is it like, you know, there's just so many factors to all this shit that, like, all right, I gotta find some sheep. Gotta shear them. I gotta make a bundle. Gotta find a cow too. I don't like breeding animals. I don't like starting an animal farm. It's the worst. It's like my least favorite part of the game. What the hell does it do? What am I doing? Also, I need to find a new village. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go out here. We're gonna build a boat, massive arc, like that Noah guy. And I have a friend named Noah, and I always ask him, hey Noah, when's the arc? We gotta get that going. Oh, I didn't remember adding that. I remember looking at it and being like, I wonder if I'll add that. Now here's a question. Will it do it to a tree like this? That makes my life far too easy. Yep. Deforestation on a whole new level. I do like how the leaves drop like this though. Nice touch. Harder to deforest and a lot more realistic. A lot easier to gather apples. Hopefully that thing doesn't try to eat me. I don't know how animals work, you know. Will we be fine? But it's gonna do hella damage if it doesn't like me. It's busy with squids though. Yeah, free thinkers when common default check. All right, yes, you need to chill. I don't know what the hell you need. I hate when OBS is like, hey, encoding overloaded. Like I'm fine. I'm fine not knowing that. There we go. Like the less I know about how the recording is doing, the better I feel about the recording. That's the one thing I've always hated about streaming and video making is it's like, you know, the quality I can output on a machine like this, too great. And I think, you know, for the past few years, YouTube has lived on the medium of like, the quality has to be through the fucking roof if you want anyone to watch it. Quality over quantity, all that bullshit. And I understand it, but it gets rough sometimes. Okay, so where does this V is to Suede? Yes. Come on, minions. Go attack someone. Oh, don't do. No, no, no. All right, bye. Watched American Psycho tonight, and I thought, no, just kidding. I've seen it before. I just watched it again tonight. This is a mimic. I was really hoping I wouldn't die here. Okay, I need to start using my buffs more, and I need better. What does this do? 6 damage, 6 2.2, 6. Oh wait, I need something fast. I think I have an idea. You ready? These are so fucking cool. Okay, I miscalculated, but I'm still proud of my decision. So the higher the attack speed, the better. Yep, I guess. All right, sorry, Emerald Sword. You're going. I should get that Gravestones mod, so I'm not like so stressed. All right, here we go, and we're off. Look at this. It's just so chill. Okay, bird meat. Not to mention this movement mod is just off the charts. Good. All right. Let's go get my items back. Bartering, go. Damn it. Oh, wow. Wait, the bat attacks? All right. Dude, no. Okay, I got my items right? Yep, I did. Hi. Okay, cool. I gotta like start actually properly reacting to mimics. It's kind of funny how much I don't care and how much I should. Okay, junk. Sticks, junk. That's another skill I need to get better at, like sorting out junk in my inventory. Because unfortunately, Minecraft has a huge issue with that. I'm still not really prepared for these dungeons. I just kind of do them because I'm like, yeah, dungeon. Hey, no knockback. Okay, I'm like constantly poisoned. All right, and that's why I came here. Where are these hay bales? Can you not? How long am I poisoned? What the hell? You're kidding. Is it just like a display thing? Oh, no. I hate you. Maybe it's just a display thing. There's a spawner. There's the spawner. Yeah, how was that? Like these dungeons are like low-key intimidating and overwhelming. There we go. That's a good one. Diamond shears. This just never worked. For some reason when I take this turtle shell off I just go invisible. Oh, wait, no. Like, I had a trinket that just made me invisible. I don't know what happened to it. I think I didn't take it. I gotta go to these ruins map. I'm hyped because, you know, earlier I was talking about how few friends I have and shouldn't. Whatever. But that actually like turned the fuck around this year. Can you stop teleporting into blocks? You're like proving how useless you are as an item. So that changed this year. And with that changing came the fact that like someone today just like asked if I wanted to hang out tomorrow. And that hasn't happened in ever. I just feel great. So they say you hold R to break your fall. I know I can do this. Fuck off. Oh yeah. I'm sure. There we go. That's all it took. So I see after a certain distance you do take damage, but do be breaking my fall. And if I had feather falling on top of that, I'd be doing pretty well. See, so then another thing in Minecraft that I severely dislike, but I understand, is durability. Like, don't get me wrong. I get why things need to have durability. But with some things, it's like, you know, I just made the best set of armor and it has all the greatest enchantments, but technically I can break it. But like, don't I, in one way or another, don't I deserve to like keep that forever? Especially with enchantments like mending, Unbreaking 3. Like, you're just gonna tell me I don't deserve that armor for eternity? Like I'm allowed to like make my armor unbreakable, but there's no way to just do that automatically. No. And then another thing on top of the weird durability system, and it gets fine once you have like, you know, more enchantments in the game. But then there's also the fact that like, let's see, and I don't remember where I was going. Oh, the fact that the item just disappears forever. Like, I've seen mods that make your item turn into like a scrap of what it once was, you know, and you can repair that. I like that. Like the Elytra. The Elytra doesn't just disappear into nothing. It turns into a broken item. So I wish they would have taken that opportunity to make every item do that, because they easily could have. I like it for times like this. Like, this is bad, but this is great. All right, so what's something one-handed that we could use instead of? I'm looking for something better than 6 and 2.2. Oh, these are really cool. I might just make one of these. I could be like the Minecraft Bob Ross. Do that. Canvas. Oh yeah. Paper and sticks. I don't have any paper, but shit. We might be paying. How do I obtain this? How do I obtain this? You can't do that to me. How do you get the pallet? I'm gonna kill someone. Well, how do I get it then? If I can't find, oh, okay, fine. We're gonna sort by every mod. Alphabetized right now. These are sorting by mod now. I just have to be on the lookout for 5 items. What do I make one of those? Okay, I find it. Archaeology. Fucking, I'll find it some other hole in my way. Honestly, not much. I never said it. All right, up and in here. I do. Looks they're the same. I'm not actually equipped enough to do that. Being honest here. Yeah, surely we can actually beat. Actually, that's it. Slime has +8 armor. Blocks, bone pile. You funny. Oh shit, wait, that's like all the leather I needed. No, I need, if I do this, I need an entity to shoot. Come on. Bad idea, but yeah. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this right now. Being completely honest here. And as a matter of fact, I have 2 of them. I don't even need to run it back. I think I could take this on now. They look like they'd have epic loot, to be fair. If I use my power-ups properly, and spider's already counting. Fully healed up. Here we go. Okay, what do we got? I could use this. Okay. Shit, bad idea. You're on my team. Yes, you are. No, not narrator. Oh, crap. I got this. I didn't know they'd just be like standing still, but alas, 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 alas. Okay. I don't know who's on my side, who's not. I think I'm sus of you. I didn't know they'd be so stationary. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So you've got diamond armor. Little intimidating. No. The convincing people to be on your team thing and killing them, it's a little OP. But you know what? Damn, you got armor. I don't need them. Okay, well, they didn't have epic loot. They had some diamonds, which, you know, the amount of diamonds I've picked up without even mining is honestly impressive, but why not? All right, well, what did we walk out with? You know, a couple more golds, a little more diamonds. Oh, fun. I'm going to that cave next. Oh, see, that's attention to detail. Ash upon the wall. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, diamond shears exist, but gold doesn't. It's really nice of you. And actually, dude, I've got hella bone blocks. There they are. I'm fine to just bone meal the hell out of this wheat. That's unfortunately the point you want to get to in Minecraft. Then you find the right combination, and it actually, yeah, epic wheat haul. I need a wheat bone pile block. Conversion goes in. All right. Now, what I wanted to do earlier, but I actually didn't realize I didn't have enough resources to make 2 of these. Now, I've got so much range. Yeah. Epic hat grab bag. What did we get? Yeah. I gotta find a new village. I gotta steal some wheat. Wonder if some mod added this. Damn, that's a lot. There's the smartest thing I can do, unfortunately, to not tempt myself in such a way. I don't know what this does. I've never died with it. It mentions death in its description. I don't know what the hell it does. I'm gonna need some better storage because these are fucking smelt. All right, so that sound. What else? King Boo laughing. Hear this? All right, this is actually a horrible spot for it. I'm gonna undo that. You can do it. The thing with taking over such a small effing house, where to do anything. All right, how do I get red sled? I hate when you do this. What the hell am I supposed to do? Yeah, obviously. So what the hell do I do? I want to. There's buns. The issue with this mod right here is it doesn't tell you enough ever. Like it's like, say I want to know what I can use a golden apple for. It's like, well, here's how you craft one. Here's everything it technically like has, like, oh, it's a food and it can be bartered with. And you know, there's a bunch of other shit. But as far as what you can do with it, yeah, I got nothing. So how cut? I gotta go back to Google, and Google will probably not give me a solid answer. There we go. Minecraft mod showcase. Just get to the good. Don't be all weird with it. Oh, the part where you just start reviewing the mod without. Oh yeah, show me what you can do with bread slices. Good idea. Knife. I saw a knife. Okay, maybe. Never mind. I guess I didn't. Nope. Yeah. Never mind. Oh, I saw paint though. Nope. That's a completely different mod. What, that item just doesn't exist in this version? 2 years ago. Yeah. Everything changed. I hate this. Like, I hate how mods will have no guide. And I hate how fucking whatever enough items, whatever the hell, it doesn't help ever. And I've recently been having to use like AI-based fucking shit. Oh, I've been using AI-based search engines, and of course, because they're AI-based, they're taking in way too many. So now it's mentioning other mods. Wait, do I actually need a separate mod? Are you kidding? For what? No. Wow. How shitty. Why would you? Okay, that's where I get pissed. I have to add another mod. And the mod's called Farmer's Delight. I have no doubt in the world that it's gonna, gonna be a great mod. But to make a continuation of an existing mod and not directly fire, and then my fucking crashes. Okay, yep, you're already colored like cum. And now I'm having like a bad time. I don't want to get any mods that like change world generation, but it's so hard when shopping for mods. You just want it all, really. AutoRegLib. There it is. I'm just kidding. I also got Tom's storage. I believe you, right? Backpack. We got Ravager hide. What the hell? I want to kill. Oh crap. We're in like farmers. But cutting board. Because apparently my ass needs this mod. That's disgusting. I hate how dumb this bat is. No. All right. So how the hell do I? Oh, here we go. Wait. What goes on here? Okay. So I craft a kitchen knife. Oh no, I don't. Okay. I'm gonna hope this just applies. Where are you from? Okay, good. Hey, oh, all right. 4 slices of bread. How do I make the hell? All right, fine. Oh, I can just use seeds. All right, but anyway, what's cool about this mod though? Okay, getting distracted, and I keep getting achievements of that. Let's say I want a potato sandwich. This mod makes that possible. I have a baked potato sandwich. Not gonna do too much, and it actually won't even show me how much it will do, but it's basically a baked potato and bread. This isn't just limited to baked potatoes. Say I wanted a cooked bird meat sandwich. I don't feel done yet. I want a cooked bird meat, apple, and golden carrot sandwich. I can do that. You know, I need to waste hunger until I can actually like eat it. The point is, it'll absolutely let me. Now this works with like effects and shit as well. Bad idea? Hair of bear. The point is, I can make that. I'll keep my knife in this drawer. All right, well anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now. I probably should. But I'm glad I could finally start a world on this mod, and maybe I can, you know, someday make a little series out of my ideas. Torch arrow. I like this. This is cool. Although I can stack up to 999, so there's no real need for that. Cool. I'm not done questing. Here's all my gold. I didn't have practically any in there. All right. Well, we got to be off now. Oh yeah, that's absolutely what the mobs detect you from very close. I haven't felt that, honestly. Really interesting. I'm just gonna put that away. I don't think it's working. I appreciate what it's supposed to do, but it ain't. And I'd rather like just see my player. Since this is about to break anyway, I might as well just switch that up. I believe this is 6, and it's got toughness. Right click to it. Oh, from the inventory. Really? I don't like that. Farmer's Delight, why would you do that to me? Come on. Or wait, would it be Quark that did that? Okay, I don't know where it's every. I don't know. I'm probably never gonna find it. That does kind of suck. Or just a little thing. I guess, although at the end of the day, there are still categories. Still doesn't look. I guess anything with attack range is a weapon, and armor, anything with a helmet is armor. Now, what the hell does like 30 mean? I don't know what your little emblems mean. I really appreciate that. That one is not. I'm not able to get back so easy, but hey. All right, well, craft an emerald chestplate now. Craft emerald leg. There's a bonus. Right? I gotta be done keeping to. We're older than. All right. So first, I gotta find like a village or some sort of food thing. And the best way I know to get food in Minecraft is just to literally find food in Minecraft. You didn't know about you. No, oh crap. No, damn it. Spider minion is the dumbest thing. What the hell? Too much. Well, what the hell am I even supposed to do about that? I sort of appreciate that, but I'm really running out of buttons, guys. Like I can't. Camera mode. An elephant. Actually, I know a great way to get food. Then, punch through all this. Bulls. That was not nearly as effective as I was hoping it would be. That is not an effective strategy for gathering apples. Hate to break it to my... Nope. And hurts. Having actual, like, potential bird eggs drop from trees is kind of cool, because it reminds you, like, oh yeah, I am just straight up deforesting right now. Poor thing. Just like, god damn, nothing. Some seeds, champ. Bye, champ. Oh, I'm carrying, like, all my emeralds with me. Maybe I'll just drop those off. I do like the ore creepers. Those are neat. Listen, I get bored mining. Even with the new caves, still just like, this is slow. They made it more fun to walk around in caves, but they didn't make it more fun to hunt for. Now I'm letting the ores hunt for me. Do I need my old deaths at all times? No. Yeah, I definitely have enough gold to make this. Where did that apple crate go? Oh, here it is. Here's the next question. That's cool. Now picture that in like a little Minecraft like machinima. When he pulls up, crate of golden apples. Show how like prepared they are for war. All right, well, my secondary food is golden apples right now. Rich I am. Here goes nature chest. All right, stick. I like emerald tools and armor. Very nice touch. Let's just take a boat. Let's go like a direction I haven't seen. Respectfully, I've seen like Oh, it unloads? That's troublesome. All right, if I die out here, who's to say what happens to my items? I should probably get that gravestones. Oh, mineshaft temple. I hate big oceans in Minecraft. They piss me off. I think what pisses me off the most is like I can't do anything down there. No, I could get a potion of water breathing and jack off, but like it's not. I'm not gonna be down. I think I could take these motherfuckers. I think they like to think they're all that, but they're not. Whoa! I ain't talking about that. They like shooting at me. Is that evil? Oh, it's evil, man. They made oceans interesting, and they gotta make them evil. Listen, I don't want to lose my items there. I don't know what type of arrows they got. I don't want to risk it. This is also really. Only I could make like a peace treaty with all the hostile mobs. Like, what if peaceful mode didn't disable hostile mobs? It just disabled them from attacking you. I could just chill with them. Because I actually, like, you just made me like ocean, but I also know I can't go down there. And it ain't worth fighting in the ocean. Mangrove swamp. Hey, you know, I am actually playing in the latest version of Minecraft. Something I haven't done in a long time. Every now and then I get into it, but for this long. All right, let's hit a swamp. Here's an exclusive. Yeah, that's happening. Come on, Savannah Village. Let's hit it. Not crazy that like Minecraft kind of has lore. Like all these animals see me and they just think like, oh, cool. Like you can, you know, think like, oh, well, the programming is limited and all this. Like, you know, I'm like a player at the end of the day, and that's kind of cool. Of course, I obtained a silver ingot. Who do I look like? Give me treasure. I don't know what the hell these are, actually. I always see pillagers spawning there. All I know is that block is unbreakable. Camper. There's also a mod I should get going. All about... Oh, that's it. No. You don't understand. Am I out of trinket slots? I'd much rather have moon gravity than burning attacks. Oh, that's so cool. I'm such a jumper in game. I don't understand. I love jumping. And just getting a nuanced view of the world. And no fall damage as well. Just great. I'm out. Gas. Village. All right, I need to steal all your wheat. Bug. You just generate like a train. It's actually getting annoying. Oh, this is like a trading hall built into the game. This is actually kind of cool, despite that it's like weird trading hall. At one point, I was immune to fire. Not anymore. Recharged on bread, but I have more village to explore. Oh, that's really cool. I like. Do you even have like wheat out for me? Oh, here we go. Taking your cabbage. I'm taking your onion. Taking your tomato. Oh, it ain't even tomato. Oh, it is. Whoa. I take it this is the weapon I want to be using. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know what it would do. It's hurting me as well. What we can do there is gonna have one of these where like switch to this at any time, but for the most part, I still want build. All right. Well, this village is being weird. So I'm just gonna let it. Oh, here we go. How am I supposed to harvest a tomato from here? Guess we'll find out someday. I've been in one of these ones. Did have hella loot. You say camper? You take it on. Fuck it. Setting my spawn here. I need to get. There's like a tent mod, and it's confusing. I make a tent canvas that crafts. Use all section. Make ent, and it. I don't know. Point is, it basically it's like an ender chest, but as an item kind of. And you can like fully like sleep in it and live in it and pack it up and place it. It's just, it's a tent. You put all your storage in there, whatever the hell you want with it. Your own tent. All right, we'll go perfect. It's supposed to spawn these little like redstone engineer guys. That was for a skeleton with a melee really good. Ow! That wasn't that bad. Too much range. I got too much range. Dude, Pixels was actually a spectacular movie. Not gonna lie. I've had my opinions about it back and forth for a long time. But like, ow. It actually what a spectacular movie. Wholeheartedly. I like fully agree with that. So hype. Like Adam Sandler, and he's like, we gotta save the world. Let's do it. But he's like a gamer. And they're like, the fuck is that centipede? No. I think that's centipede. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, it's kind of cringe, but you know, sometimes cringe is great. And when it's like, there's like a nostalgia aspect to cringe. No, I'm nostalgic for Pixel. Makes it not very cringe to me. Well, I think that's basically everything. I see there's this ghast in the sky that's protecting one of these treasures. Do I want to F with that? Objective question. I easily can. Easily was it? Oh crap. I mean, not like oh crap, like I'm gonna die, but just like always spawning in the... I hate how this motherfucker doesn't want to fight. You are too high up right now. Can you just like if it was actually fighting me right now, I'd be like, if I could die to it, it'd be one thing. But we can't even get on dying basis. At least I can see a name tag. Oh, you blocked it. Gonna regenerate. Cool. Can you stop going away from me? What do I have to do to like actually get its attention? Like it's actively going further away from me. I hate this so much. It's probably not gonna be worth the treasure. You know, as a matter of fact, I've determined now. I've also determined that, you know what, my adventure takes place here now. So I have the Taverno back there, but you know what? I'm actually end it in this cliff right back there. I can like actually like wall climb. What the hell? That's what that is. Yeah, I installed that mod a long time ago and I was never sure when it was working. Okay. Well, shit. Explain how to do that. You take fall damage. It's such a cool attack. That's bad. Oh fuck. No, that's not badass. Water bucket. I have water bucket. I have water. All right, I got a fucking 45 minutes. Exactly how I thought it was, because I just wasn't eligible for it every other time I tried. It's like you can be facing forward too. It's just coded movement too. Think of it. I gotta end this shit. Oh my god. All right, well, goodbye everyone. Have an epic time. Oh wait, I'm totally cheesing this. I can use it to fly. Hold on. Sorry, that's not good. I'm sure something's using durability right now. Yep. I totally didn't just create a flying bug. Nope. This is perfectly legal. I gotta go to bed. Oh my god. It's horrible. This is why I don't play games on a school night, dude. Could you imagine if this was a school night I was this addicted? I just want to try it. No, I've already tried it. Like, there's literally no point. It doesn't work on passive mobs. Horrible. That zombie dumb. Zombie dumb as fuck. Alright, out. No, done.